Wednesday night, you said you hoped for a massive response. That it came from your three designated players. I know if it can come from anybody, but the fact that it came from the leaders of your team, how significant is that?
I think this is what you expect from the leaders. I think when you look at the performance of Fred, Jason, and even Josh, I was really pleased, but I was more looking for a team reaction. And when we played at the Cup, every single player came to the game, every single player were in the dressing room. So everybody felt really concerned about us losing in the Cup. And I was looking for the reaction, and I had that reaction. And it came from Frank, David, and Andrea, and that's fantastic. But what I will keep in mind is the team performance, the way we play, especially in the first half. And when we went through a difficult period with 10 men, how we stick together, it was really difficult. And taking the 3 points today was really important for us.
Patrick, all the designated players scored today, but could you just talk about the impact that Jack Harrison especially had, especially in the first half, in terms of what he brings to the game today and just in general?
Jack is a fantastic talent. He's a young talent, and there will be more to come from him because physically he's not as sharp as anybody else yet because he's been out for 4-5 months, and there is a lot to come from him. He's a fantastic winger. He can come inside. He can go wide. He can deliver with the right foot. He can come inside, play the 1-2 with the number 9. He's a threat for any kind of defender. He's a really, really good player.
Coach, so after 2 tough losses, how did you motivate your team to come back with such a response for this game?
Well, I think everybody been really hurt about the way we lost against the Cosmos, so it was really important for us to respond as a football club, as a team, to show how good we are and how strong we are. And we didn't make it easy for ourselves today, but the 3 points were really important for us.
Patrick, could you elaborate on what transpired in the last 5 minutes of regulation and extra time, stoppage time, excuse me, and how satisfied you were, and what was going through your mind that Philly was getting so close?
I think Philly was getting really close. I think when you had a man down and the few chances that they make, they were really good on the ball. When we had Jason off the field, we went back with the back 4, with Anthony in front and have a midfield 4, because David finished on the left-hand side and Poco on the right-hand side, and we had Andreo and Mikey Lopez in front. What was really important for us is that we needed to keep stopping the ball going centrally, but I think you have to give them credit because the way they played and the quality of the players they had on the ball, they make it really difficult for us. They managed to play in between, and we could defend much better than us. But what I will keep in mind is that we stick together in that difficult period.
Patrick, I know the game had just ended, but Andoni was like on a cart after. Is he? I know that he, I think, was feeling his back earlier in the game. Do you know his status? Did he get injured in the match?
No, he just had a kick in his back, and I was talking to him at halftime, and during the game he was fine. So just keep him on the field because he knows himself, and there wasn't any reason to change him.
Hi, Patrick.
Hello.
With getting Frank Lampard on the board and Jack Harrison's now coming up to speed, how far along are they in their match fitness, and then how do you expect them to be more contributing in terms of the lineup?
I think you have to give them time. Frank, that was his first start, but I think when you look at the way he played in the first 75 minutes he was on the field, he showed his experience, he showed his quality, and he showed his goal record. He's somebody who had a really good timing to get inside the box at the right time, and then he's the one who can put the ball at the back of the net. He's a massive asset for us. And Jack played some games, but he's still a long way for him to be at his best. What is important for myself and the staff is how can we keep them fit, how can we train them during the week so they can have this type of performances in a match day.
Patrick, Andrea Pirlo scored his first ever goal, first ever MLS goal from New York City. So, can you just talk about what impact you think that goal will have, and your thoughts on just his general performance today?
I think when you look at his performance in the last 3 or 4 games that we played, I think Andrea was fantastic. He understands the game. He had a really good relationship with Andoni. They smell the game. They understand each other, and the way we want to play, Andrea is really important for us. So I'm really glad for him that he scored his first goal in the MLS, and I hope there will be more to come.
Yes, last question.
Patrick, your team has had a lot of trouble this season defending, especially in the second half. Even though you start off the first half very strong, what seems to be the matter? Is it a lack of focus or fatigue?
It can be a little bit of everything. I think it can be a little bit of fatigue because of the energy that we're putting into the game in the first 75 minutes. It can be a little bit of lack of concentration. It can be a little bit of lack of discipline. But this is one of the areas that we need to improve. But I think when you look at the teams that we played, especially Philadelphia today, we have to give them credit because they came at us, they make it really difficult. And there is no easy game in this competition, in this league. Every single game will be really difficult, will be really tough. But what I will keep in mind is the 3 points, because that was really important for us.